Hi everyone, today we are going to be crocheting a Harry Potter scarf. You can pick up any of the kits at the main South or Visual branches. They are first come first serve, but if you really want to do this, really all you need to get is a crochet hook. This one says 6 millimeters, and you can kind of see the size. Just try to find one that is a medium-sized hook and these are called skeins, 2 skeins of yarn. You want to make sure they're like kind of the bigger bundles, not the itty-bitty ones, to make your full scarf. You can get yarn at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, but Joann's typically has a lot of really good sales and coupons. So be sure to check there if you want to follow along. I'm going to show you guys how to do the stitches for these. It is super basic. This was probably one of the first things I ever crocheted about 10 years ago. So I'm going to show you the basics and I will let you guys go from there. If you do have any questions, you can call the main branch and just ask for Charisse, and I can try to help you walk you through. But this is these are going to be the basics, and I will have the pattern down below in the description. So first thing that we are going to do is what is called a chain. A chain is a group of stitches, and it literally just looks like a chain. So to start off, this is how I've been taught. You can find your own methods if something different works for you. So we're going to start by making our slip knot. I always take it around my finger to make my loop and kind of hold it, and then make another loop like this, and then just tuck it through and pull. You want to kind of have a longer tail. You don't want it to be super short because you want something to hang on to. So when you're holding your yarn, you don't want to have like a death grip on it, okay? You're gonna like really exhaust your hands and your stitches are gonna come out really tight. And one thing I do want to add is, if this is one of your first times crocheting, don't worry about how your stitches look necessarily. Just kind of have fun with it. The more you practice, the better you will get. So this is just a fun project. So you're gonna take your hook and you're gonna slip it through, and then you're going to take your yarn, and this is how I do it. I put it over my index finger so you can see, just like that, and then I take it below my palm, or my 3 fingers, and then I take it up above my pinky. For me, this is how I hold tension, okay? And then I just kind of leave this finger sticking up. So you can kind of see how everything's working here, okay? So then I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to hook it onto the yarn, I'm going to twist towards me and pull it through. And ta-da, I did my first chain. So we're going to chain 27, okay? So hook it through, turn it to face you, and pull it through, okay? Hook it through, face you, and pull it through. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 chains so far. So we're going to do 27. 3, 4. And you can see that I'm kind of holding it kind of close to the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. You kind of want to pull your loop up to give you a little bit room to pull your yarn through. Okay, I didn't chain 27, but I'm just going to leave it there for time's sake. Okay, so you can see how this just literally looks like a chain. If it's bunching up or curling, you know, don't worry about it too much. I think the biggest thing is you just kind of want to make sure that it's not too loose. So next, we're going to do what's called a double crochet. That is abbreviated as D as in dog, C. And we're going to double crochet in each stitch. So what that means is we are going to take this the piece of yarn right here, hook it through, okay, bring it back just like how we were doing our chain, but this time we are going to go through the stitch that is closest to us, and you'll go through the very top loop, okay? Go through, and then just like in our chain, you're gonna hook it, bring it through, so then you have three loops on your hook here. Pull it through, just like we did with our chain. And see, I have a bad habit of getting my stitches to be a little too tight, so I'm going to try to loosen them up here. Pull it through. Okay. So I pulled it through once. Then I'm going to pull it through again. Yeah, don't be like me and get yours too tight. This is a constant habit that I have. And that's how you do a double crochet. So you're gonna bring it through, face you, bring it around, go through your top loop, and this is coming backwards along the chain. Okay, hook. Now you have 3 on there. Do 1. Okay, and you'll see that you have that, and then just bring it on through. Okay, so hook, go through the top loop, and right here is where I tend to get too tight, so make sure you have plenty of space here. Get through. Okay, now I have 3. And then bring it back through, just like that. Okay, so hook. Now pull to give yourself a little bit of room there. Hook, go back through, hook, bring it around, 3 loops, pull through. Oh, come on now. Oop. And if you slip off like this, don't panic, because it will happen. Just try to grab your loop, pull it through, and put your hook back in. Okay? So hook, go back through. Now you have 3, 2, and then 1. And just take your time practicing this. I mean, you'll get it. Just like anything, crochet just takes a lot of practice. And if your hands start to get tired, your fingers start to get tired, take a break and give them a little bit of a rub. Okay, so 2, go through, pull your yarn through to make 3, pull through 2, and then you're left with 2, and then pull through 1. Okay, so you'll have like what kind of looks like these little posts. And that's your double crochet stitch. You're going to do that all the way across. Okay. Oh, come on now. 2 and 3. Okay. So hook, go through, bring up your 3rd loop, pull the yarn through 2 loops, and then pull it through both loops. All right, and that's how you make a double crochet stitch. Okay, so you're gonna do 10 rows of this. And then once you're done with your 10th row, I do highly suggest keeping a pen and a paper nearby so that you can write down how many stitches you've done. I always just do tallies after every single row that I get done with. That way if you have to set it down, you can come back and easily pick up your spot. So you'll do 10 rows of your double crochet. That is not including your chain, okay? Your chain is all by itself. So that you'll do the 10 rows of one color, and it really doesn't matter which color you start out with. This is your scarf, do it however you want. So then you're gonna change colors. Now this is not super hard. It's kind of scary at first, but it's not terrible. So, I didn't bring my scissors in here with me, but you'll want to keep a pair of scissors nearby. Okay. So pretend that we just got at the end of this row. You're going to take your second color, and you want, just like we started with a chain, you want to keep kind of a long tail. So by the time you're done with this, you'll have a bunch of tails kind of hanging out the end, and later you'll weave them back through. Okay, so just like with the yellow, you want to wrap it around your finger and then go back through. Okay, nice long tail. So you're just going to hold your second color right here, right along with your yellow or your main color, okay? And then just come back through like that. Just do like a simple chain stitch with that first one, and then you can do like a single crochet to kind of keep it in place, and then you just turn everything around, okay? Because this will happen at the very end of your row. And then just like with everything else, I'm gonna bring it through. So now we have 3 loops, and we go down to 2 loops and then to 1 loop, okay? So hook, bring it through, hook, 3 loops, hook, 2 loops, hook, double crochet, okay? So hook, go through, hook, 3 loops, hook, go through 2 loops, hook, go through 2 loops. All right, that's how you change your color. Super easy, not difficult. And that's kind of what it looks like as you're doing it. And again, you'll have these tails, and just leave them till the end. Okay, so you'll go back and forth with those colors. So you'll do 2 rows of your second color, then 2 rows of your main color, and then 2 more rows of your second color, and then 10 rows of your first color. So pretty easy. This is a really good way to really practice your stitches. Again, if you need any help with this, feel free to call the library and ask for Charisse, and we can set up an appointment, and I can do my best to assist you. It won't be a long appointment. It'll be maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And we do require that you wear a mask properly over your nose. If you really need that face-to-face instruction, I can definitely do that. We also have a ton of crochet books at any of our branches. So some of the ones that I brought just to kind of show are the Crochet Answer Book, Crochet-opedia, and the Big Book of Crochet Stitches. All right, and that's all there is to it. I hope you have fun with this. Be sure to send pictures once you are finished to the KHCPL Facebook page, and let us know how you enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone.